It has an unknown origin, but it has been played for years. Recently, it's become an organized sport. This sport is disc golf. I'm Nick Getzinger, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about disc golf. I'm going to give you a little bit of the history of the game, how to play it, who can play it, and also some local places that you can play at so you can get out there and play yourself. As far as the history goes, the Professional Disc Golf Association has a webpage, and on their webpage they go over the history of the sport pretty well. Who first played disc golf? Nobody really knows. Nobody knows when or where it first started taking place, but most of it is contributed to the invention of the Frisbee, which was the first patented flying disc. And in the late 60s and early 70s, people started hosting tournaments, disc golf tournaments, and from then on, clubs and courses were built for disc golf. So, what do you need to play? First off, you're going to need a disc, which is a piece of molded plastic. And you throw the disc and you throw at a target, which is a pole with a basket. It's right here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a pole with a basket attached to it, and there's chains up above the basket. And when the disc hits the chains, it falls into the basket. As far as the different types of discs, Dynamic Disc goes over it really well. There's a driver, a mid-range, and a putt. And each disc is used for a certain type of shot during the game. So, how do you play the game? Discgolf.com goes over it really well. They have all kinds of rules and regulations, but I'm just going to go over some of the general rules. The first shot is the tee off, where players start at the tee box, which is a designated area, and you shoot at a designated target. So people throw from the tee box, and then the second shot is the approach, which is basically a fairway shot. And you pick up your disc from your tee shot, and you shoot from there towards your designated target. So from there, the putt is followed, where you're really close to the target and you throw it directly into the target. So there's a designated par for each hole, which is usually 3 shots, and there's usually 9 or 18 holes in the course, depending on how large it is. The player with the lowest score after completion of all the holes wins, and that's how you play, basically. I have a short video that shows how to play, or people playing. These are tee shots. This is the approach. And then these are putt shots. Now I won't show the whole video because I have to get on with the presentation. But as far as who can play, pretty much everybody can play. It's not sex restricted to either sex. As far as age goes, you can have kids all the way to seniors playing the game. So as far as physical ability to play the game, it's just minor physical ability. You just have to throw the disc, and then you also have to walk to each hole. So those are the only 2 real issues, but it's a very simple game to play. As far as some places that you can go to play around this area and get your discs at, discgolfmonkey.com. They have a website. It's a local shop, and they have a bunch of links to local courses on their website, so go check that out. But my favorite place to play is Oak Grove Community Center. It's a 9-hole course, and it is located at 1538 South Oak Grove here in Springfield. But now that you know a little bit of the history of the game, how to play it, and where to play it, go ahead and get out there and play yourself.